Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well. Right, I'm not sure about you, but I'm a little bit cream crackered. Just finished work and I fancy some easy chill out fishing. I've popped down to St Bride's, only 30 minutes or so from the house. I'll be casting off the old grass bank, nice and comfy, happy days indeed. It's a nice sized tide for down here. 12 meters, which in old money for Newport is 13.7 because we had 1.7. Look, I'm not expecting a fish fest. I'm not expecting a bite to chuck, but in all honesty, that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I fancy a bit of a detox. I want to clear the mind. I'll enjoy it, and hopefully you will too. There's something about the sound of water, and after a tough day at work, just what the doctor ordered. I just love water. Ah, lovely. That's the baits in the water. In a second, I'm going to have to change the settings on the camera because starting to lose the old light. That sunset is stunning. On the left hand rods, I've got a 2-hook flapper rig, size 1/0s. On the right hand rod, there's a 3/0 paternoster pennel. Yeah, gonna have a scratch around for the first hour on that left hand rod, just in case there's any early whiting about or any early codling or flounder, schoolie bass. I'll take anything. But at some point I will stick on another 3/0 paternoster pennel. I've got ragworm, a bit of lugworm, squid and mackerel. I got good news and bad news. We'll start with the bad news first. The bad news is that we got an easterly wind. The good news, it's dropping and dropping fast. Yeah, this is the hardest time to film though. Dusk or dawn, the camera just doesn't like it. Now strangely, when it gets a bit darker, we'll be fine. but this in between light is tricky. I've not been happy with my last two videos. Too short. Always try to make them around 30 minutes, but yeah, the last two I think have been 21 minutes or 22 minutes. So hopefully this one will be a little bit better. I got some nice shots earlier, or some nice footage. So yeah. Yeah, I've been struggling fishing wise of late. Very, very quiet. Hence the shorter videos. It's beautiful, beautiful. That wind, that easterly has dropped right down. In fact, it's almost gone. Earlier on, when I arrived, it was blowing. But we're all good now. Couple of tiny rattles on the flapper rig. Yeah, tiny, so I'm guessing they're very small pin whiting. On that one, top hook is ragworm tipped off a squid, bottom hook straight ragworm. On the 3.0 Paternoster panel at the moment, rag and squid cocktail, my old favourite. Yeah, it's a pleasure being here this evening. Absolute pleasure. Yep, cows are on good form as well. Talk about good timing. Yeah, big tide, or biggish, like I said. So I have got a 7-ounce gripper on each rig. On a bit of a bend area, if you like, so yeah, there is going to be a bit of a rip. Got to be one fish out there. I always say that. And there never is. I'll take a look at this flapper rig, but I don't think there's anything on there. No. Yes, those goldfish whiting, playing with the bait. Little devils. Oh well, it's a bit of action, I suppose. Apart from those small rattles, it's fairly quiet. No proper bites as of yet. I'd say we're around an hour and 10 minutes off high water. Yeah, the Newport videos for me are always the most difficult to make because the water flies in and it flies out. You know, it's not as if you can get 6-7 hours of fishing in. Like this evening, for example, probably 3 hours, I'd say, or maybe a little bit more. Yeah, that easterly trying to pick up once again, but quite gentle in fairness. This mark is another one of my old faithfuls. I've been fishing it for many years. Of course, when I was a kid, the fishing was much more productive. Many more fish out there back then. These days, often, it's a bit of a lottery. Yeah, not as rich in life as it once was. But I always look forward, you know, to coming back. I'll always fish it. For as long as I can fish, I'll still come here. Yeah, you think there'd be a conger about. I'm gonna get the cheapy old boat rod out now in a sec. But if I don't catch, I got a cracking excuse. You probably can't see that on camera, but I got a tiny rattle on there. Yeah, going back to my cracking excuse. Well, of course, easterly wind. If that develops, I'll let you know. I had a nice bite on this right arm rod. Just seeing if I can feel it. Ah, typical. Baiting up the other one, turned around and this one was going. Oh. Well, if it is, it's tiny. Yeah, I missed that one, but that bottom hook has been pretty much stripped. Another good bite then, this time on the left arm rod, on the 3.0 Paternoster Pennel. Whole squid, big bunch of ragworm. This one's going now as well. Right, I've got both rods going now, so right, nothing on there. Let's take a look at the other one. Right, this one is the flapper rig. Ah, both going at the same time. I think a shoal of congers have just moved in. Fish on, guys. The problem I got is on the flapper rig, and I've only got 40-pound snoods on. Well, it might not be a conger, it could be something else, but there's definitely a fish on here. Oh, he's kicking back. You hear that line whistle with that easterly wind? I hope you saw the bite then on camera. Right, I better go and grab him a sec. I'll leave the camera running. Well, there's me thinking it was a conger. Got a lovely bass, about, oh, he's about 2.5 pound, I reckon. Oh, very, very strong. Look at that dorsal fin. What a great sight. Hope you can see that okay on camera, guys. Cracking bite. I was on rag and squid. Ooh. Anyway, let's pop him back straight away. He's gone. Shot off like a rocket. Oh, we're about I'd say we're about 10 minutes off high water, but what a lovely little surprise. Bass of around 2.5 pounds or thereabouts. As far as I'm concerned, I couldn't care less if I don't get another bite. But I'll try anyway. So, quick update. As you saw, we just got that bass. Just wound in the other rod, and I think it's fair to say there was a conger on this one, because this rig is tangled.com. Look at the state on that. Oh, look, we're getting a bit of action. I can't complain. New rig, new bait, and another cast. Well, that was a mad 5 minutes. A landed bass and a missed conger. You couldn't make that up. Both rods going at the same time. Yeah, strange. Must have been a shoulder fish moving through. Just gone high water now, so we'll see what happens on the ebb. Always nice to see a bass. Such a pretty fish. Yeah, I'm sticking with that flapper rig. Same combination, rag and squid on the top hook, straight rag on the bottom. Well, we know there's congers out there because one just trashed my rig, literally. So I'll see if I can get another. Could be a Thornback Ray about. I have got bluey, so yeah, nice bluey and squid cocktail. Might do the trick. I think what I'll do now, guys, I'll focus on the fishing, and if anything happens, of course, I'll let you know. And unlike the last two videos, this one is going to be a bit longer. I know that a lot of you enjoy watching the videos on a Friday night after work. You find them relaxing, you know, it's your chill out, if you will. And as always, I'll do my very best when it comes to the edit to make it a relaxing watch. That's always my priority, is to make it a relaxing watch. This is what Riverside with me is all about, you know, the deeper side of angling. There's no one down here. I'm the only angler. I cannot see another head torch. Shame the cows are cleared off. Good company earlier, they were. Oh, I don't know. I don't have to talk some tripe. Oops. Squid and bluey. Oh, swallowed the fly then. Let's do that again. Let's pretend, right? Let's rewind. Squid and bluey. Fish on, guys, fish on. Ebbing back quite hard now, but it will calm down. I have another bite on the flabber rig. Good bite too. Hey, look, been getting bites. Yeah, when I arrived, when that easterly wind was blowing, I thought, oh, not again. Because very often on the channel and on the estuary, easterly wind, you know, it just kills it. Yes, it's been good. Got about, so I'd say we got another hour left of fishing. There's still time. Yeah, I've been making quite a lot of videos of late. That's because I'm making up for lost time. During the summer, I hardly did any fishing. I was so busy with work and doing jobs, you know, on the house, etc. Yeah, hardly went fishing. I think I went once in, or maybe twice in 8 weeks. That's not good enough. Especially when fishing is in my blood. Yeah, it's difficult to describe how I'm feeling. As I said, you know, this is one of my old faithfuls. I've been fishing it for many years. I'm here on my own. There's no one about, literally no one about. So, yeah, it's weird. It's nice, but it's, yeah. when I make my next video down here, I'll tell you about one of my best ever cod sessions up by the B&B. That was in November. I'm going to say that was between 1992 and 1994, or thereabouts. Yeah, cod a chuck for about 45 minutes, and they were, you know, proper ones, like good ones. Gone a bit quiet now. The bites have dried up. Nothing on that blowy and squid cocktail, so I've gone back to the old faithful rag and squid. I've moved the cheap wheel boat rod over there to my right. That's in really close. Couple of tiny taps and rattles on that, but again, I think it's been those goldfish whiting. Not long to go, another 20 minutes I'd say. With it being a big tide, the water will go out fairly quickly. So I might have, yeah, actually I'll have one more cast now, and let's see if we can get another one. But if we don't, we don't. Yeah, it's been a really nice evening, in fairness. And as a bit of a bonus, I'm not in work tomorrow. And that is class. I asked this in a previous video. I asked if anyone had won the lottery. You all said no. I'll ask again. Has anyone won the lottery? If you have, don't forget about me. I thought that was a knock on the left-hand rod, but just the weight moving, but it's calmed back down now. Yeah, I've not been down Barry for a while. I'll have to get back down there soon. Niles Point or Jackson's Bay. I don't know what else to say. I've run out of words. So I'll turn the camera off now. Right, that is me done, guys. She's whizzing back now, so time to make a move. I thoroughly enjoyed this evening. My brain was a bit frazzled when I arrived. Been a super tough day at work. But I tell you what, I feel a lot better now. That sunset absolutely stunning, and hopefully I've got some good footage of that, and I'll share it with you. Yeah, nice to get that bass just before high water. Lost that conger, a few bites, a few rattles and taps here and there. So look, there's been a bit of life out there, and that's always good to see. As always, thanks very much for watching. It's mega appreciated. Any questions or comments you have, pop them below and I'll get back to you. Until the next one, look after yourselves, take care, all the best.